Hello everyone, thank you for registering for this presentation. So we're just about to start the presentation of how to get your dream customers by using Google Ads at an absolute minimum cost. So if you are running Google Ads campaign now, or maybe you used to run it before, or maybe somebody is managing it for you, this presentation is going to be very, very valuable, especially if you're a business owner, because I'm going to be talking about the fundamental things for you to understand about Google Ads campaigns, so you can ask the right questions from whoever is running Google Ads for you, or if you run it yourself, you will know the fundamental things to look at when it comes to advertising through Google Search, through Google Ads, right? And just before I start this presentation, I want you to watch the quick video, the review from our client who is using our techniques, and he increased the number of clients that he gets per month from 50 to 160 after applying the changes that we've recommended, and everything that was done for him we will discuss today during this presentation. So let's just watch this quick video.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm from JML Flooring Best Floor Sanding, family owned and operated business here in Brisbane, Australia. It has been our family business for the past 18 years, and what a journey it's been. About 3 years ago, we started to consider the option of maybe advertising our business online. Max and the team were referred to me by a really close friend. Not everything Max said that day made sense, but it does now. Since working together, we've noticed a huge increase in our new inquiries that we receive each day. As of today, we're getting an average of 160 new clients per month, compared to the 40 to 50 we were getting before online prospects. I really found Max and his team very professional. Advice given, the strategies employed made a massive difference to our business. I read a quote once that says the pain of change is better than the pain of regret. The only small regret I have is that we never started working with them earlier. If I can make any suggestions, talk with Max and his amazing team at Online Prospects. I promise you, it works.
Now, by the end of this video training, I promise you will learn how to acquire new customers for your business from Google Ads at an absolute minimum cost. So we all need clients for our business, right? But we also have to look at the marketing cost side of things. So we have to reduce it as much as possible to increase our profits. That makes logic, right? So I'm going to show you how you can get new clients from Google Ads for your business and pay absolute minimum cost for it. I'm also going to show you how to stop wasting your money on unwanted clicks and visitors. By unwanted clicks and visitors, I mean clicks will come from people who are not really ready to buy your product or services, or your competitor clicks. Does it make sense? So you don't want to pay for these visits to your website, you don't want to waste your time, you don't want to waste your money. Okay? And the third thing is how to get predictable number of sales and new customers every single month. Within every business, we need some sort of a predictability, right? So we can control our staff numbers, we can control our stock levels. So I'm going to show you how to get predictable number of sales and new customers every single month from Google Ads advertising. Does that make sense? Yeah, right? So we all need some predictability. Plus, I always encourage people to stay until the end. And today, the benefit for you to stay until the end will be to learn these 3 secrets as well. The secret number 1, how to check exactly what your potential clients were searching for. So unfortunately, when you open your Google Ads account and you check your stats, it's not easy to see this information straight away. It's not lying on the surface. So I'll show you how to check exactly what your prospects, your clients who came to a website, what exactly they were searching for, what phrases they were typing into the search bar before they came to a website. Secret number 2, how to pay less than your competition without losing customer visits and your ads position. Now for these secrets, you have to stay, because I'm going to show you how you can basically spend less money than your competitors but get better results than them. Get more visits to the website, have your ads appear higher than theirs. So definitely worth staying until the end for you to see exactly how it's done. And secret number 3, how to convert most of your website visitors into real customers without dropping your prices. Now that's again a very, very important part, because one thing is to get people to come to your website from Google Ads, another thing is to make them buy from you or send you inquiry, right? So I'm going to show you how you can increase your conversion rates, convert most of your website visitors into your real clients. Does it make sense? Yeah, so stay until the end. We're going to discuss all these 3 secrets one by one, and I'm sure, and I'll make it in a plain English so you'll understand 99% out of it, I'm sure. Now, just before we begin, because we live in such busy environment, world these days, and everybody is trying to grab our attention, so I would suggest you turn off everything that can disturb you, and even grab a piece of paper and a pen, because certain information will require 100%, certain parts of this presentation will require 100% of your focus. So, and I'm going to give all the knowledge that I have, 100%. I'm not going to hide anything from you. So my advice to you, listen carefully, because this information can literally change the way you operate your business. It can change the amount of money you receive from your business. So it's definitely worth your 100% of your attention. Now, just a little bit about myself. My name is Max Shubin. I live in Brisbane, Australia. Originally, I'm from Russia, but I've been living here for 15 years now. And I have a huge experience running Google Ads from different industries. I personally created over 500 accounts. And it's very hard for me to come across any industry, any business that I don't have any experience with in terms of running online marketing. And if you have any specific niche, something very unique, and you don't, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know after this presentation. 100% sure I can give you some advice in terms of the best way how you can market it, how you can advertise it. Right? I also specialize these days in helping small to medium-sized businesses and business owners to increase their profits online, including startups. Yeah, that's what I do these days. So let's begin. So first of all, I want everybody to be on the same page here. When people search on Google for products or services, it's never by accident. So what I'm trying to say, nobody is searching just for fun for keywords on Google, for keywords like house painters Brisbane, or plumber Sydney, or injury lawyers Perth, or antenna installers Adelaide, or fishing gear Gold Coast, or steel cap boots online. So when somebody is searching for these phrases, keywords we call them on Google, they're looking for the products or services. They're looking for you on Google, which qualifies them very highly as the potential clients, right? Because if somebody is searching for the keywords, for these specific keywords, it qualifies them high as the potential clients. So your goal in this situation, of course, is to show them your ad, and ideally your ad's supposed to be within top 2 on Google search, and your goal is to get them to click on this ad and come to your website. Right, now, the number one mistake most advertisers do when they start running Google Ads, and just think about for a second, what do you think is the number one mistake when it comes to advertising on Google Ads? This is it, not paying enough attention to the quality of the landing pages where your potential clients go to after they click on your ad. So the landing page is the page where your client will go to after clicking on your ad. And to demonstrate you the problem here, I've created some screenshots. So I've searched for house painters Brisbane, right? So like imagine that I'm a client and I'm searching for house painters Brisbane, and I've opened two websites that were advertising under the house painters Brisbane to show you this example. So you look at the first site, look at the second website. On the first website, you see the monkey scratching head, and there is a wording there that says, because there is more to painting than painting. And let's just discuss these two pages. Remember that when it comes to converting your website visitor into the client, you have to be very specific about the benefits that the client will receive if they will call you or buy from you. Because remember, they don't know you. It's not a referral. They know nothing about it. They know nothing about you. So what they do when they search on Google, they will open 2 or 3 different websites. They will check the information on those websites, and they will decide who to call based on the information that they see. So if your website is confusing at any stage, they will just click back and they will pick up your competitor. So you have to make sure that the landing pages where your customer goes to after clicking on your ad has enough information in terms of the benefits that the client will receive, in terms of your conditions, etc. Right? So my advice to you will be to open at least 3 or 4 different websites of your competition and check what do they offer, and just put yourself on the position of your client. Who will you choose if you were a client looking for your services or products? Who will you choose, yourself, or will you choose one of the clients based on the information that you will see on the website? All right, let's go further. So remember, the success of your Google Ads advertising will depend by at least 50% on your landing page quality. Not on your Google Ads account structure, but on your landing page quality. We have also, in my company, we have designed a specific PDF file where we have a checklist for each landing page, what it's supposed to have. So if you have any concerns about your landing pages, just contact me after this presentation. I can send you this checklist so you can check within your landing pages if you're running it yourself, and you check whether everything you have on your landing pages is there. Now let's go to the second mistake, second most common mistake new advertisers do when they start running Google Ads. What do you think is the second mistake? Second mistake is adding too many keywords. Now this one is a bit controversial, right? Because you would think that more keywords, if you have more keywords in your account, you'll have more exposure. But it doesn't work like that, and I'll explain you the logic here. Okay guys, so let's try to answer this question. How many keywords should you include in your Google Ads campaign? And I will try to explain you the logic here based on this small example, right? So most of the people tend to include large amount of keywords as they believe it will give them a very high exposure, large amount of keywords with relatively small budget. So let's say, for example, they're running a $30 per day budget, but they have hundreds of keywords. In my example, we only have 14 keywords, and as you can see on this table, we have keywords and we have clicks and visits. Naturally, what's going to happen with every account? Some keywords are more popular than the other, right? So they are used more by your potential prospects and they consume all of your budget. Right, so like you can see on this example, only keyword number 1, 2, and 3 produced some clicks and visits. Other keywords didn't have a chance to show you ads just because your budget is small. Right, the problem here is this keyword number 1, 2, and 3, although they produce clicks and visits, you never know whether they are the best keywords in terms of return on investment, in terms of conversions, in terms of sales and inquiries. Right, so obviously the next logic step will be for you to check the conversions for each individual keyword that you have, right? And this is the must thing to have within every Google Ads account. You have to have a conversion tracking installed so you can tell for each individual keyword how many sales or inquiries you have, because without that you will not be able to adjust the campaign. But what I'm trying to say is that if those keywords that consume of your budget are not producing conversions and sales, then you're going to be in trouble, because the money will be spent on them, but they're not going to produce any conversions. And all the other keywords that you have on your account didn't even have a chance to show your ads and produce your visits and produce your conversions, because those more popular phrases consumed all of your budget. So when it comes to the number of keywords that you use within your campaign, it has to be always linked with the amount of money that you're willing to spend. So the rule here is very simple. Each keyword will acquire a certain spend of your daily budget, right? So you have to allocate enough money for each keyword to produce you some results in terms of visits. So then you can track whether it's good keyword or not. So you have to allocate enough money for each keyword to test the results, and only then decide whether to keep it or not, delete it from your account. So it depends on your budget. I usually advise people to start with 5 to 10 keywords, test it out, then put another keywords for the test. So rule of thumb, each keyword analysis. you have to get at least 50 clicks, visits to your site, and check the conversions. So you start with a very small number of keywords that you believe are the best for the business, right? And then you test it out. Get 50 clicks for each of these keywords that you started with and check the results, right? So if after 50 clicks, if your return on investment for this keyword, if it's positive, you keep it. If not, then you replace it with another phrase and test again. I hope it makes sense. So the simple bottom line is that you have to start with a small number of keywords, and it should be always, every keyword that you have in your account should have enough access to the budget so it can produce your results in terms of clicks and visits to your site. So then you can check what is your conversion rate through this keyword. Okay? Okay, let's go to the secret number 1. How to check exactly what your potential clients were searching for. So I'm going to show you the real search terms that you are paying for. I'm going to show you where you should go in your Google Ads account to see exactly what you've paid for, which terms were used by your clients before they came to your website. This is a very important part when it comes to optimization of the Google Ads account, because by looking at the search terms and finding the irrelevant search terms and putting them on a negative keywords list will save you a huge amount of time as you go forward with your campaign. So let me play this video now. And recently, Google made it a bit easier for you to see exactly the search terms that were used by your prospects who came to your website. So all you have to do, on the left-hand side, you click on the keywords, and under these keywords, you will have 4 options inside this drop-down menu. You will have search keywords, negative keywords, search terms, and auction insights. So you will have to go to the search terms, right? And based on your time frame for whatever you're checking, I'm checking for this month, April 1st to April 17th. These are the search terms that were used by the clients, exactly the terms that they entered in Google search bar before they came to our website, right? And I can tell that some of these keywords I will probably have to put in a negative list because I don't want to pay for them. But for most of you, it will be quite interesting information because you will see a lot of phrases that are not really relevant to what you do. So finding these phrases and adding them to the negative keywords will save you a huge amount of money going forward. Now let's go to the secret number 2, how to pay less than your competition without losing customer visits and your ads positions. Now this is again very, very important stuff because literally I'll show you how to spend less money but get better results from Google Ads compared to your competitors. Quality score. So some of you probably know that every keyword, when you add it to your Google Ads account, will be assigned a certain quality score. Quality score is a metric that Google assigns for each phrase, for each keyword you're trying to target in your account. And this quality score varies from 1 to 10. So each keyword will get a quality score assigned from 1 to 10. The higher the quality score that you receive for each phrase, the better, because high quality score means you will pay less and your ad will appear more and in a higher position. The lower your quality score, which is anything below 7, the more you will have to pay. Okay, so I just want to give you this quick example. So let's say, for example, you are advertising online and your competitor also advertises online and you're bidding on the same keyword, same phrase. But your quality score for this phrase is 10, his 5. Your bid to be on top for this phrase is $5 you're willing to spend for each visit when client comes through this phrase, and he's willing to spend $8, right? So your 5 bid, his 8 bid. But your quality score is higher. Now what's going to happen within Google's system? Google will calculate with using this simple formula. Quality score multiplied by bid. So 10 by 5 equals 50 ad rank. 5 by 8 for your competition, for your competitor, will equal 40. So what it means in terms of your advertising. So even if you are bidding less and spending less money, if your quality score is higher, your ad will be on top. So you will pay less money for the clicks, less money for visits to your website, essentially, but your positions of your ads will be higher. Now, I want to also show you the video how can you actually check the quality score within your account, because again, you cannot see it straight away. You have to actually go and do some digging within Google Ads account, so Google can show you these columns where you can see your quality score. So let me play you this video so you can learn where to go and how to check it. Okay, to check the quality score, let's start at the campaigns level. So on the left hand side, you click on the campaigns and you pick one of the campaigns from your account. Most of you probably will have just one campaign, but if you have more, just select the one that you want to check. So in my case, I will select the first one. Then I'm going to go to the keywords menu, and I will click on the top menu from the drop down, which is search keywords. Now all we have to do is to make sure that Google will show us the quality score for these keywords. You'll have to click on the columns icon over here, click on modify columns, go to the quality score menu, and have to make sure you have selected these 5 checkboxes: quality score, landing page experience, quality score history, expected click-through rate, and the ad relevance. And once you've checked them, click apply, and Google will show you the quality score. All you have to do is just to scroll to the right, and you will see the quality score column over here, and you will see the quality score, see the 10 out of 10 for our first one, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and so on. So like I already mentioned earlier, everything below 7 you have to start worried, because if you have the keyword below 7, means that you're paying a lot more than your competition for the same clicks. All right, and to improve your quality score, it's a process, but mainly you have to make sure that your landing page experience is above average, your expected click-through rate is above average, and the ad relevance is above average. Once you have this all above average, then your quality score will be high naturally. Right? If you want to learn more about how to improve the quality score, you can contact me directly, and I can explain you for your specific account how to achieve the high quality score. Okay? Okay, now let's go to the last secret number 3 in this presentation: how to convert most of your website visitors into your real customers without dropping your prices. That's, again, like I mentioned at the very beginning of this presentation, that's probably one of the most important things, right? Because it comes because our bottom line, our sales and inquiries will depend on how many people will actually convert into the clients. Because one thing, of course, is to get them to our website. Another thing is to get them to buy from us, get them to call us or buy from our website if we are an online store. So to answer this question, I want you to think about people who are visiting your website from this kind of point of view, that most of people, when they come to your website, most of potential clients who come to your website for the first time, they're just researching. They're at the research stage. So if you think about it just for yourself, if you're thinking about doing something around the house, maybe painting your house or buying something, at first you are just going to research, right? So you will probably think about pricing as to how much it's going to cost if I want to do something. So you will jump on Google, start typing, and you will try to find some more information, right? So what kind of information you will be looking for? Prices, cost, conditions that the different businesses are offering, their reviews, etc. So everybody at first at the research stage. So you're definitely going to get people, and most of the visitors who come to your website, they are at this research stage, so they're not ready to contact you straight away. And even if they liked what they saw, right? Even if they liked what they saw on your website, most of them are not ready to buy or make an inquiry straight away. So what are you going to do in this situation? They come, they check the information, and they leave. They go somewhere else. So for this reason, you have to use a remarketing campaign, advertising campaign. So remarketing campaign is the campaign that will follow your visitors, follow your website visitors when they go somewhere else. So we can set up a remarketing campaign, for example, for those prospects who came to your website through Google Ads and stayed on your website for a minute but didn't buy or made an inquiry, right? And then what will happen? They will start see your ads when they read news websites, when they go to their Instagram account, when they go to their Facebook feed, when they visit all other different sort of websites. So you basically show your ads to only those people who came to your website before and maybe did something on your website. All right, so remarketing is very, very important in terms of converting those visitors into your real clients, just because initially they were at the research stage. So cost per click when it comes to the remarketing campaigns are much cheaper compared to the advertising on Google Ads, on Google search, because you're not competing with the direct competitors anymore. You are just on the display network, right? And this is how you will keep converting your previous website visitors who were researching into your real customers again and again. And in fact, some of our Google Ads campaigns that use remarketing convert close to 78% visitors into real customer inquiries and sales. So just imagine this for your business. If you can convert 78% of your visitors into your real customer inquiries and then sales. That would be impressive, huh? Okay, now let me ask you a question. Do you want me to check your own Google Ads account and show you exactly how you can save money and get more clients from Google Ads? Google Ads is not a simple DIY advertising platform. There are quite a few things other than what we've discussed today that can significantly improve your bottom line, which is sales and inquiries. So we didn't discuss today location settings, ad schedule, automatic keywords insertions, automated bidding, device bidding, and much more. There are lots of different settings that can be adjusted to improve your bottom line and increase your sales, increase your inquiries. So the detailed Google Ads account analysis that I usually do includes account structure check, current keywords analysis, negative keywords analysis, quality score check, ad relevance, ads extensions, big part also when it comes to optimization of the Google Ads, locations targeting, and so on. So contact me today if you're running and managing Google Ads yourself. If an external agency manages your Google Ads for you, because I see many mismanaged Google Ads accounts, even when they run by very respected and highly regarded Google agencies. So definitely worthwhile checking. If you tried advertising your Google Ads before and didn't work for you, maybe you tried it a few years back and it didn't work for you, you think it's not working anymore, but most likely you just didn't set it up correctly. So contact me in this case as well. If you never tried using Google Ads before, maybe just planning to try it, it will be worthwhile to set it up correctly from the get-go. And even if Google employees, Google manages your Google Ads account, also contact me, because I come across lots of accounts that managed by Google stuff, which is not really in your favor. So Google, I don't know how they do it, and I don't know how they manage to, how do they explain situation when they're managing clients from the same industry, you know, who do they give advantage to? So anyway, like I said, if your Google manages account for you, contact me and I'll show you how you can save money there and pay less for your advertising. Now I know it's going to take some time from you to make an effort and contact me and discuss and make all these changes, but just imagine if all this did was to get you at least 30% more customers and sales. Would it be worth your time to actually talk to me and do it? Or imagine if all this did was to help you reduce your monthly bill from Google by at least $500, monthly by $500 at least. Would it be worth spending your time to look into it? And imagine if all this did was to get an edge over your competitors by paying less for your advertising. Would it be worth of your time to do it? So your initial consultation with me was going to be absolutely free. And my rule always, if I cannot save you time and money, then I don't deserve yours. So I don't take everybody on board. No way. I just, if I can see that I can help, I will give you my suggestions. If for some reason I see that everything is set up correctly, there is no need for any adjustments, I will tell you honestly that your account is set up perfectly, keep running the way you do. So like I already mentioned, my initial consultation is absolutely free. You have absolutely nothing to lose. And I work with clients all over the world, mostly English-speaking countries, from United Kingdom, South Africa, America, United States, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. So if you are from any of these countries, feel absolutely free to contact me via email, visit our website, and we can set up a Skype conversation or Zoom conversation and share the screen, and we can discuss your campaigns and how it can be improved. Thanks for your attention, guys. This is it for today. Like I already mentioned a few times, if you have any questions about your niche or your specific Google Ads account, you're not sure about something or have concerns, feel free to contact me and we can discuss anything with you, and I'm 100% sure that I can give you some valuable advice when it comes to advertising your business online. Thank you very much for your attention one more time.